That is the clock telling us what time it is. What time is it? According to that, it's 3:30, but it's more like 5 o'clock on a Friday.
Yeah!
Yeah!
That's loud.
He's like, oh, you guys are actually doing something.
I like the photo getting on and off a lot better than that stupid dog here.
That and the parking brake to push it, then you got to start it. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, welcome back to the good old Southern IA. So, some of you have requested, and you guys have seen some videos here, is that, I probably won't be able to see it. We're going to be working on finishing up that fertilizer cart that got sandblasted the other day. I'm going to be working on it in here because we're going to use a bed liner, which I used on my truck. You guys will see. So stick around, hang out with us down here in Southern Iowa. The first thing we're going to do is take everything out of here. That way we don't got to worry about getting stuff on it. So then as soon as we get everything out of here, I don't know, do I need to go through the whole about how they should like the video, subscribe, or just leave that bit out?
Oh, I think you go through it.
No, I will leave it out. I will go show them what the weather stick looks like for the day.
They'll like that.
Okay. Weather stick says we're good. So what we talk about when we talk about the fertilizer cart here is the fertilizer cart. So in the last video, you guys saw this start to get sandblasted. The guy that sandblasted this, I think it took him 14 hours or something like that to sandblast this thing. If we look down here, the metal's like extremely pitted badly, and the cart was just basically eating itself away. So I think yesterday or the day before, we put in the neighborhood of, without an exaggeration, 25 or so rattle cans of primer onto it. So it's been primed up here, and we couldn't buy all one color of primer. We've got like 4 different colors of primer and all different types of stuff.
Southern Iowa is that
It's Southern Iowa. If you're down here in Napa County, good luck finding primer. Yeah, so we've got a few things that we're going to be doing to it. The spinners have basically decided that they are done being spinners and have become, yeah, look at that. That one's done. So we ordered some new spinners for them. Those have showed up. But what we're going to be doing is putting the bed liner on this today. That way we can hopefully get a few more years out of this cart, or significantly more years out of this cart. What we're going to be using today is this Raptor bed liner stuff. I get it off of Amazon. I'll put a link down in the description. Works pretty good. $100 for everything that you need, and you'll see it, but it uses one of these guns right here to apply it. Our thoughts is that this will help. So we're going to sweep. We're going to get this thing backed in here, and then I think we're pretty much ready to start working, aren't we?
I think so.
I think so too. So that'll be a good pace because we've already delivered a few loads of hay this morning. That's why I'm sweating, and that's why he poured water over him so he looks like he's sweating.
Come on. I think there's one guy that's responsible for that.
Okay, so we're pretty much ready to rock and roll. We got everything taped off on the cart that we don't want to get this bed liner onto, such as screws, things that move, bolt heads, just the stuff that you don't want to like add a extra layer to, which will make your life complicated later on. A couple of things that I want to mention here. If you go to actually get this kit, which I'm not sponsored by this kit, I liked it the last time you used it, so we're using it again. They send you one of these guns. which I still got the last one that they sent you. They send you one with every kit. Comes with a pressure regulator on it, but this part here, the part that actually hooks up to your air compressor and an adapter, that does not come with the kit. You do need one of those. Without that, you aren't going to be able to spray your stuff. So just be warned. And then the other thing is too, is that if you save some of this and you rinsed out one of these bottles really well, like if you wanted to apply like used oil to like a dozer blade or something like that to like protect stuff, I think that one of these would work pretty good for doing that. You get your hardener and then you get your bottle of spray. The liner stuff, this just hooks up to the gun, you guys will see that. But it's got a ridge right here. And you put the hardener into that ridge a little bit further. And you cap it off and you shake it. This is what Andrew will be doing. And then after you grab your air and your Breaking Bad mask, you can start shooting on the bed liner. Well, there we go. So most of the stainless steel doesn't have as thick of a coat as the iron. The iron will rust, the stainless steel won't. We are going to give it a paint job, so the black paint will make it look nice like and then it doesn't make a lot of sense to like put bed liner on the splash part of the deal because it's just going to become stainless steel again in no time. We're going to back this thing out. We made a mess. I'm a mess. When we did this, when I did my bed liner, it wasn't that bad, but I also wasn't trying to shoot all these weird angles versus just a flat surface like the bed liner. So Andrew's gonna back this out. I'm gonna mix up some acetone and water to try and make it so it loosens it up. Then we're gonna take the power washer to this floor to get all this black debris out. We did sweep, you guys saw us sweep. There's still some dust in there. That will help us out as well. Be able to get all this black stuff off. I mean, look at that. Yeah. Messy. So now that that's done, we're gonna go painting. Before we go painting, we've got to take all that blue tape off. That way it doesn't like get sealed in there with the bed liner, I think. Yeah, that's why. We're gonna say that's why.
That was satisfying.
That we've got everything taped off the lines, I'm gonna leave the top white, even though it's got some speckling in it. And I would paint this white, except for this would be a bright white, then we'd have a light white and Bandit wants in, so Wayne's gonna let him into the air conditioning. Anyway, so we're gonna paint the bottom of this half black. Back to the rattle cans.
Back to black.
Book. It's a book.
All right, here's what you're gonna do. See that blue tab? That blue tape? Grab it. And then hold on to it. And we're gonna pull it all off. Ready? Well, not that's the wrong way. No, the other way. You did a good job of putting it on, better than Andrew.
Oh, come on.
Grab it. We're gonna pull it off. Ready? Yeah. Yeah.
The only reason he did better putting it on is because you wouldn't hold me up like that.
Wanna do the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's a different color.
Yeah.
Your hand's gonna be a different color too when you could pull it off.
I'll pull it past that. I'm already a different color.
I got that.
Ready? Grab it. Here we go. Keep her going. Keep pulling. Oh, you're close. Ready? We're going up. Keep pulling. There we go, bud. You're hired.
Yeah.
Bandit supports the boys in blue.
Well, there we go. For a Friday, we are done. So, synopsis of this: if we had another kit of the actual bed liner stuff, I would have put it on there. And so, if you guys are interested in doing something like this, I just suggest you get maybe one extra bed liner kit. It's not going to hurt anything. It's $100. Worst case scenario, your bed liner's thicker than you wanted versus running short. So I got bed liner onto absolutely everything on here that was iron first, and then there's still stainless steel in there. We're gonna probably need to get some more black paint to make things look a little good. Where my coating on like the stainless steel is a little thin, you can kind of see the gray primer in a few spots. To make it look nicer, we might give it a little more black paint. Went up to the top there, painted off the black. We've still got a few things that we're going to be doing to the cart. We're going to change out these hanger bearings. The inside of it's going to get primered, and then a coating of the graphite slickum or something like that, I think it's called. So that will work. The tires, they went to a black tire, and if you guys are all, oh, you have a whole bunch of overspray, then we got grease on the tire, so the overspray, it won't stay on there. The spinners are going to get completely replaced. That's still on the to-do list here. That will get closed, but that's probably, paint's still probably wet. What else do we have to do it? We're changing the spinners, putting that up on there. Tires went black because now we just jumped forward like 10 years in this cart because all the new mobility carts have black rims. But
increase the value.
yeah, we way no. But I think that we saved this fertilizer cart. Granted, it wasn't gonna like fall in half this year, but it might in the next couple of years. And I think it was at its end of its life where you could actually save it and it be worth it. So glad we got this done. This cart, I think we've had it for a long time, 10 years at least, I'd say, if not more than that. And it's had a lot of fertilizer thrown through it. So, pretty cool. I like the way it turned out. What do you think?
I think it looks pretty good now.
I think it looks pretty good. So, it looks a lot better than...
And it's going to get power washed after we use it now too, right?
You're volunteering?
No, your dad volunteered you. That's what I heard.
So, anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. If you're wondering who the younger one is, that is Madden, my nephew. He's all about any type of equipment. It's like dozers and tractors and all that good stuff. Loves it. Loves it. So, thanks for hanging out with us down here in the good old Southern IA. And we might have a couple of special videos coming up for you here in the next couple of weeks. So, hit the subscribe button, because if you haven't, what are you waiting on? And we'll see you the next time. Oh, Bandit's going with us too.
Yeah.
You want to get up there? You want me to get you up there? You want me to lift you up there?
Yeah.
You gonna crawl? Or am I lifting? Am I lifting or crawling? We're crawling. There you go. You can just pull on that tail of the dog. No, don't do it. Here we go. It's a green tractor. That's a real tractor. That's the bulldozer.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the bulldozer. You'll have to get Grandpa to give you a ride in the bulldozer. Go push some dirt around.
Look at that.
Windmill.
No, it's a frog.
Frog?
Yeah.
Frogs in the pond? Want to grab the steering wheel?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this isn't a boat. We can't go in the water. We gotta go that way. See where the short grass is?
I think go that way.
Why is that?
I get to go that way. It's driving. It's steering. Wow, look at that.
What is it? What is it?
Look at that.
The windmill.
It's missing.
Here we go. Whoa.
It's loud. It's way wow. Whoa. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yep. Computer.
Yeah.
That tells me how fast I'm going, how fast the engine is. Yeah.
What's that?
That is the water temperature of the engine. How hot it is. Like sweat hot or cold.
Cold. I like cold.
You're cold?
Yeah, I like cold. I want cold. What's that? What's that?
That is the clock telling us what time it is.
Hungry?
What time is it? According to that, it's 3:30, but it's more like 5 o'clock on a Friday.
Yeah!
Yeah!
It's loud. It's way loud.
Push that forward. Ready? Oh, that's backwards. Push forward. Woo! Woo! Pull it backwards. Woo! Push it forward. Pull it backwards. Push it forward. Pull it backwards. There you go. That's the throttle. So we can do this. We'll give her a little juice here. All right, we want to go up there by the bulldozer. We're headed home.
Faster.
What?
Faster.
Yeah, fast.
Slowly.
Slow. Fast. Slow. Oh gosh. Easy, bud. You gotta do it slowly. One speed is good. We're gonna downshift. You go, yeah, breaker, breaker. Oh, did you hear that? You gotta say something to him. Ready?